Hello, good evening, good evening. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I hope you all had a great day so far, and you might be tuning into this. Of course, I gotta check and see if I'm on and share to. So, tonight I'm gonna be really quick, and I want to talk about 5 ways to love that love is not supposed to say to love, but that love can reduce stress and grief. Um, all right, so I'm gonna be really quick. I have 5 points to make, and then I'm gonna be out of your hair. So I am Kristen Nicole Mann. You can follow my YouTube channel, Kristen Nicole Mann, below. I speak about a lot of things. I'm a visual artist, author, entrepreneur, all of the things. And so, welcome to another episode or live. And tonight I am talking about love because it is Valentine's Day. I know everyone does not celebrate Valentine's Day, but I wanted to talk about love and what that has to do with reducing your stress, reducing grief. There's a lot of things going on that look more like uncertainty. So there's you could feel the grief and the stress in the air. And so tonight, just want to give you some quick 5 points. So let's get started. So I have implemented all of these steps myself, so I know that they work because I once had a hardened heart, and that is not fun to have. You are very mean. You are not like you're just like mean. I don't know how else to describe it, but when you have a hardened heart, you don't really treat people nicely. So tonight, I'm giving you some things that you can implement with loving yourself so that you can love people better. So, number one, you will want to keep a gratitude journal. So, gratitude is very important for you to break out of that cycle of, unworthiness, feeling down, feeling like not yourself. You want to keep a journal of gratitude. So I would encourage you to write sentences that are just expressing what you're thankful for, the people that you're thankful for, if you're thankful for having income, if you're thankful for your children, if you're thankful for your partner, whatever the case may be, write it out, but always keep gratitude at the forefront because we can get wrapped up in the cycle of, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have enough money yet, I don't have, I'm not married yet, I don't have no kids yet. But you want to think about what you do have that you should be, grateful for. Some people might not have some of the things that you have, but they may have some other things that you want. So you don't want to really compare yourself. Comparing yourself can kill a spirit of gratitude. You want to write down the things that you're aware of, like in your surroundings. I have water to drink, small things. I took a shower today. All of those things help you. So that's number one. Number two, you give yourself a compliment, and I'm putting them in the comments so that they could be on the screen while I'm talking. But you give yourself a compliment. So, how many of you actually give yourself a compliment on a daily basis? Because when I used to look back, I never complimented myself. I was always like so critical of myself. So I don't, have the perfect hair. My eyes are too big. Oh, my nose is this, or my lips are too this. When you compliment yourself, you're reversing that and that negativity. and you are walking out the door confident than you did, before. When you woke up, you probably was like, I don't know how I'm going to feel today. But once you start giving yourself that compliment in the mirror, you're like, it turns your whole day around. You might not have started with your day with perfect, thoughts of yourself, but it's not being arrogant. It's more so helping you face the world and know that you don't have everything or you're not perfect looking, but I'm going to compliment what like I'm smart. Love people. I'm a good hugger. Like, you want to compliment yourself with whatever that you can think of that's positive. And this is not to be delusional, but it's to help you reverse that, curse you want to put on yourself. Because we be trying to curse ourselves all day, like, I'm not good at this. I don't da 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 da. You don't want to go down that rabbit hole. It really doesn't do you justice. So number 3, it goes along with what I just said. You want to speak to yourself as you would with a friend. You know how sometimes we're like the encourager of a group? Like, I, for one, I always encourage my friends. I always say nice, positive things about their potential and what I see for them and, how they can do this better. When you do that to yourself, you can grow just like the people that you pour into. We want to, get in the habit of pouring into yourself. Don't always pour into people, because then when you turn around, you don't have nothing left for yourself. You kind of put yourself last, prioritize yourself last, and then you're always on the phone. You're always giving other people, what you need to give yourself, starting your day. You don't have to, again, this is not arrogant or writing people off, but we tend to, as women especially, we put ourselves last all the time. We want to pour into everybody else. But think about what you say to your friends. Now, if you're mean to your friends, this is probably not for you. You might want to retract and think about how you speak to your friends. But if you're a nice friend, speak to yourself like you would with your friends that you really, really love, and do that with yourself and see how that does for like a week. When you do this for a week, you're probably going to see the positive changes. I had to start doing that to myself because I don't weigh the same weight that I did when I first, had Legend. Like, I dropped all my baby weight. But over the pandemic, I love food. So I had to, like, I really got upset with how I looked. And I was starting to talk to myself negative. And I was like, oh, this is too frumpy, or oh, I don't fit like this no more in this shirt. But then once I started turning it around, I'm like, I am getting older. I'm becoming a woman. Let's just, let me just speak to myself differently. And then I found myself like kind of taking more better steps towards getting healthy when I reverse that language. So it's not an overnight thing, but it really does put you in a better mood to get, accomplish things pertaining yourself more. I think that was what was that? Number 3. Okay. The next thing I would say, now I do this in a biblical sense. I don't know about everybody else, but I practice biblical meditation. So what does that mean? I pull scriptures that speak life over me. So I start with a word, like, let's say beauty. I go to my Bible app, I put in beauty, and all these scriptures come up. Now, some of them, they're not going to make sense to you. Some of them are going to hit right on the nail of what you're looking for. That's biblical meditation to me. It's not just sitting down, emptying my mind, and then putting nothing within it. I fill myself with the word, and then I meditate on what it says. So that can look like a silent journaling session with instrumental Christian based music. Like they have Christian lo-fi. I sit and I just like, map out that whole scripture. So I'll take some words from it, I'll look them up, I'll feast on what the definition says, then I'll apply it to my real life. And then by the time that I'm done, I'm fulfilled. So meditation is a bunch of definitions going on right now, especially right now. But biblical meditation, you fill yourself with the word. Now, if you have to empty the negative thoughts, I would encourage you to do it on a piece of paper and then just rip it up. But filling yourself with the word, I'm telling you, it'll do your day wonders. And the last thing, which I think we all need to implement, no matter what it looks like, celebrate small wins. Okay, let's see. Celebrate small wins. So if you have maybe, let's say you're writing a book and you only did one sentence today, celebrate that. Like you're a step further, no matter what it looks like. It might not have been a whole page because every day is different. Every day we don't feel like doing stuff. Even when we're within our purpose, we don't feel like doing certain things sometimes. You might have kids, we might have a husband, wife, whatever. There's things going on, there's bills due, there's so many things that get in the way of us celebrating the small wins. So your small win may look like you picked up a corner of clothes that was sitting there for 2 months. Celebrate that win, because the next time you need to do something, you have to encourage yourself. We don't always have people around us like saying, get this done or do this or do that, especially when we're at home. It's up to us. So if you did one dish, if you put the dishes in the dishwasher, if you I don't know, did some, cleaned up the bathroom, celebrate it as a win, because there are people that get up with depression and they can't, muster to get up and do things. And if you have, especially if you've been in a rut, because I've been there. Like I've been to the point where I just laid in the bed, especially on the weekends. Maybe I didn't want to associate with people. And then I would get up Monday, like, I got this. I need to shake this off. I need to get out of this rut. And I just did something. Cleaning helps me kind of get out of that rut, or that bad mood. Now, it doesn't mean everything stays clean because I have a boy, but doing that helps me, get my creative juices flowing, or, if I vacuum, or if I, iron some shirts and hang them up. All these things, can help you start, your positive outlook for the day. So I just wanted to share that. I hope that helps. I'm going to upload this on my YouTube channel. Again, you can follow, it's going across the screen, Kristen Nicole Mann. I am on TikTok under Kristen Nicole Mann, and I'm on Instagram under the same name. But I will upload this to YouTube so you can go back and look at it if you need to take the notes. But I hope that you are enjoying your Valentine's Day and loving someone. Even if you don't have someone, you can still love on yourself. Go get you a flower, go get you some chicken wings or something. If you're vegan, sorry, go get you some tofu. I don't know. But I hope this helps. So I will be talking to you soon, and have a good evening.